Hey, what's up, guys? So, every political side has its share of clowns, but one group keeps raising the bar for pure, unfiltered absurdity. And I'm talking about the people who lecture the rest of us on science, morality, and common sense while living in a reality completely detached from either. Anyways, let's get into this first clip here of Adam Francisco, who's a mega First Amendment auditor, and he's having this street interview with this American born Latin girl. And no matter how many times he tries to explain to her that Americans are her people, she simply disagrees. She actually believes Mexicans are her people.
I was born here.
You're born here?
Yes.
So you're American?
Yeah, but my nationality,
Yeah, your nationality is American. Your nationality is only American.
yeah, but my blood is Mexican. Like,
Your ancestry is Mexican.
anyone looks at me, they're like, oh, she's not white.
But what I'm saying is, you're American.
Yeah.
Okay. I was born in Mexico. I was born in Guadalajara. I immigrated here illegally. I don't have I'm only an American. But I noticed earlier you said ICE is deporting my people.
Yeah.
You referring to Mexicans.
Yeah.
But Mexican technically is a nationality, like American is. So you're only American. Your people are all the Americans
No,
here.
my people are Hispanic people. You look at me, they're not going to think that I'm white. I'm not white.
But American's not white. American is not a skin color. You're American and you're brown. I'm American and I'm brown, and I wasn't born here. She's American, she's Puerto Rican. He's American, he's white.
Okay.
The black guy down there, he's American, he's black. We don't define our citizenship status by skin color. And so when you say my people, when I say my people,
I mean, you can say that, but when ICE is pulling people over, they look at your skin color.
well, you know why they're targeting brown people? Because the vast majority of people that come into the country illegally are black and brown. So that's why they're targeting black and brown people more than white people. White people from Europe are less likely to come here illegally. They might overstay their visa, and I agree they should be deported too. But your people are Americans.
Okay, I see your point, but...
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see your point.
Honestly, I kind of want to show this young lady some grace here because she wasn't being ignorant and she was actually open to having a real conversation. Having said that, if these people can't see themselves as American, then they should really just go back to whichever country they identify with. Because at the end of the day, there could be no divided allegiance. You know, if a man or woman says they're American, but they also say they're something else, then that's not American. And the same goes for any other country, whether you're Italian, German, or Canadian. Same shit. Anyways, moving on to this next clip here. This next one's hilarious because it actually shows you what these anti-ICE protesters, Antifa, actually think of brown people.
Bienvenidos, chavos. They work here. They work here. I'm a chunk lover. They work here. That's racist. They just assume. Yeah, they just assume that they got racist. Very racist.
So I think that clip was from a couple months ago, but it's hilarious because these useful idiots automatically assume that these two brown ICE agents were illegal migrants being released. See, this is how simple the left is. Brown people are good until proven otherwise. White people are bad until proven otherwise. Thinking then ceases. Moving along to this next clip, I don't know if you recall the actor Jerry O'Connell. He played he played Cush in Jerry Maguire. He also had his own TV show back in the day, My Secret Identity, where he had superpowers. That show actually came out today. It'd probably be about him coming out as gay. But he's having a conversation with Bill Maher, and he's talking about the 2024 elections and talking about how he criticized Kamala Harris in front of his family. Now, mind you, his family are a bunch of libs, his wife, his two daughters, and they physically attacked him after he criticized Kamala Harris.
I'm going to tell you about a bit of, I say this, will I stay married? Blow it over here. My,
Sounds like you're going to blow it over here.
the night of the election, this third one,
Yeah.
third election, everyone knows what I'm talking about here. I was watching late at night the returns, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't think Trump was going to win. I live in California. I didn't think he was going to win. From what I was hearing,
I didn't either.
I think he was going to win.
No,
This is where I live, you know?
No.
I said something along the lines of like, there was no planning, this is what they get, there should have been a primary. I said something along those lines, you know? Like I was just spitballing ideas as to, it was a shock, you know? My wife and daughters, without saying anything, became physical with me. They were filled with rage. So if I am being careful with you in how I say things, yes, I live in California. I live with not one, not two, but three people who, if I made any kind of joke, they would they become very angry with me.
Well,
So I'm.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I couldn't live that way. I would, whatever household or whatever situation I'm in, I say what I truly think. And if it makes you angry, I'm sorry. We'll have to work that out.
Well, it makes.
But I am not going to tuck my tail between my legs and just shut the fuck up. This is what you were dealing with when you were a child. Just sit there and don't say anything.
Yeah,
Sit on your hands. Well, what happened to Rob Reiner? More of that, Jerry. More of that.
Yeah.
Where's Rob Reiner's ghost when you need him to be telling you more of that?
Yeah.
So maybe this clip was more indicative of how Jerry O'Connell's family are a bunch of dumbasses. But what Jerry is saying is what most liberal or liberal adjacent men are too embarrassed to admit. And it doesn't take a genius to realize that many men in relationships are completely politically submissive to the women in their lives because women are batshit crazy and willing to cause problems to get what they want. Women are extremely woke and they're taking down a lot of good men with them. Having said that, I want to segue to this next clip here. So, after Jerry O'Connell did this interview with Bill Maher, he got a ton of backlash from MAGA, and he talks about it in this next clip. So, if you didn't realize that Jerry O'Connell was a dumbass in this first clip, I'm pretty sure your opinions about him will change.
For those who don't know, I was on Bill Maher, and a couple things. I talked about my family.
I didn't lip it.
I talked about my wife, and I talked about their reactions politically.
You know,
I shouldn't have done that.
What you did was you said that if you said something positive about Trumpy,
No, I never said that.
but you said something
I never said that.
you were going to get beaten.
I never said.
and flogged.
I never said anything positive about Trump. I never said.
No, but
that.
you said if you said, well, he did one
I
thing
said
positive.
something anyway. I'm going to tell you what happened.
Tell me.
MAGA, the force known as MAGA, which is
The group.
abbreviated for Make America Great Again,
Yes.
really came after my wife and children in comments.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you said that they basically beat you up.
They did not. I take that back. I fully take that back. I was making a joke. Bill Maher kept calling me a woke P word. He kept saying
Puss? You're not a puss.
he kept calling me a woke P word.
Did he just say P word? What a pussy.
Are you woke?
If by woke, you mean I'm like a progressive Californian? Yeah, I guess I'm woke. If I'm woke, if I call someone a repair person,
But you're not really doing that.
What?
Are you really doing that?
Am I really doing what?
Saying the word repair person?
I said it. I'm on
But
TV
are
right
you?
now.
Let's say you're at the Montage Hotel.
Okay, fancy hotel, 5-star boutique
You're in the
hotel.
lobby,
Sure.
and there is a guy there who's about 35 years old. Person. Well, he's a guy. I'm going to tell you why he's a guy. Because he's wearing a dress. He's wearing like a Jill Sanders skirt.
Oh, fun. Beautiful.
And you notice that his unit is hanging out, and it's about 8 inches.
8 inches.
Yeah, soft. And he goes into the women's room. What say you? But he's wearing his Jill Sanders skirt.
I would say nothing.
Of course you wouldn't. And that's why we're fucking here. This is my voice, not his. He has nothing to do with this. That's why we're here. You must have an opinion, Mr. Aquarian, because there's sharks in those waters.
I wonder what Jerry would do if his 8-year-old daughter was also in that women's bathroom. You still not going to do anything? Jerry, grow up hair. Be a man. Stop being a coward and stop being a pussy. Also, F off with that gender neutral language. Repair person. I was watching a home tour on YouTube and, they were calling the master bedroom a primary room. I've never heard of that before. F off with that stuff. Like, honestly, just please continue using the word master bedroom or slave quarters. I don't care.
Tell me that's not a slave quarter. Tell me that's not a former slave house, bro.
It's not, you stupid bitch. It's a fucking shed. It's a shed. Have you never been to fucking Home Depot?
Okay, so now meet Abigail Freeman. She's the math teacher and coach at Boswell High School in Texas, and this teacher decided to come out to her students. See, when I was in school, I didn't know anything about my teachers. I didn't know their political ideology. I didn't know their sexual preference. I didn't know anything.
I am a lesbian high school math teacher living in Texas. We have 5 days left of school. And today when we were done with our test review, we were just talking in class. And it came up that I had a wife. I had kids immediately lay their head down. They don't care about my life, and that's fine. And then I had a few kids who ran to my desk and demanded to see pictures of my wife. I don't get to do this often. It is very frowned upon in Texas, unfortunately. But when I do, like today, I had a girl tell me I'm a role model because I'm the first person in her life to show that this lifestyle can be happy, healthy, and normalized.
Honestly, can we please stop normalizing this behavior? Like, go live your life, do whatever you want. Just stop normalizing this behavior, especially to our kids. Also to note, this dumbass ended up getting investigated by the school, so I don't know if she's still working there right now. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Or if you want to further support this channel, you can join and become a channel member.